Crawford brings an incredible depth of emotion to every song he sings, and coming up next, you're going to hear a song that actually changed his life, at least according to him it changed his life. If you appreciate this kind of quality music, this is the very first television concert that he has done. Now's the time to go to the phone and let us know with your financial pledge of support. He chose public broadcasting to showcase his television debut and his talents. And now, if you appreciate that he chose public broadcasting, perhaps you'd be willing to pay for it with your financial pledge of support. 674-5961, 1-800-274-5961. Help us reach our goal. We are trying to raise $1,200. That bell means that somebody called in excess of $100, and that's just terrific, because you know what? It gets us that much closer to that $1,200 goal. We have about $522 to go, and you can make it happen for us by going to the phone and pledging $45 a year, $66 a year, $120 a year, whatever you think public television is worth to you, is worth to your family. Now we're asking you to translate that to a financial pledge of support. Joining me in the studio this evening, it's my very distinct pleasure to be working with Bob Lux from WSBT Studios. Here's Bob.
Thank you very much, Trina. Hi again, everybody. We are here. Of course, the phone number is on the bottom of your screen. We're on the break. This is the perfect time for you to call in and show your support for public television. Please do that, and we will send your way, at the $45 level, a WNIT hat, I should say, and the mug. And at the $120 level, you get yourself the videotape of tonight's presentation of Michael Crawford. What a show that is. Wow, uninterrupted. What a voice. Don't you wish you could sing like that? I was thinking, watching him sing those songs, what it would sound like to have him sing the Notre Dame Victory March, or the IU Fight Song, or Purdue, or your favorite school song or something. Man, oh man, wouldn't that be great? So please give us a call right now, and we need your support. 674-5961, it's so easy to do. And of course, we have a CD for you as well, with that $120 level, the CD level, we talked about that. So the compact disc is yours. You can sing right along to it. So call right now while we're on break, because the program is not over yet. It's costing us a great deal of money to be able to purchase the rights to telecast this here in the Michiana area. Where else are you going to see a show like this other than public television? The member goal, we started with 17, would you believe? We only have 7 to go, 7 remaining. Please become a member of WNIT and show your support. When you do that, do it right now before we get back to the break. Trina?
Actually, your membership to public television in your public broadcasting station, WNIT, let me take a second to thank that person that called in excess of $100. Again, your membership to WNIT is basically a front row seat to some of the finest programs, entertaining programs that television has to offer. If you appreciate that, translate what it would cost to go to a concert like this, and there's a lot of costs associated with going out. Not only are you talking about the ticket itself, but perhaps you go to dinner and you talk about dinner, and maybe you have children and they're watching the children at home, or perhaps you're taking the children with you, and boy, cha-ching, cha-ching, it all adds up. Gas money to get there. Here at Public Broadcasting, we invite you to become a member of the station, and for $120 a year, you can enjoy fine quality programs like this without even leaving the comfort of your living room. 674-5961, 1-800-274-5961. When you do become a member, you will receive our monthly program guide. We call it the Planner, and that, of course, is 12 issues of the program guide. It contains some information about our programs, some information also about our sponsors and underwriters. There's a WNIT Response to Me section where people email and write us letters, or call us on the telephone, and we try to tell them what's going on as far as station operations go, or questions about programming. And then there's also a station letter. There's something in there about what's happening in the station, and I guess this month the station letter is about Mary Lee Wessels, talks about the auction. 674-5961, 1-800-274-5961. And speaking of auction, Bob Lux donates every year for the last, how many years has it been? 7 for the football?
A long time.
It's been forever. I think he's been with the auction as an auctioneer forever, but he donates a football. And we appreciate his support of the auction, and now he's going to support the membership drive.
You bet. It came in with a new football. You'll get a chance to get it on the auction. It has 6 of Notre Dame's 7 Heisman Trophy winners. But that's auction time. This is the pledge drive time, and now is the time to call in in. While we're on break, before we get back to Michael Crawford, we want to acknowledge some of the folks. With your permission, we will acknowledge you publicly here on the air. Some folks would prefer to remain anonymous, but that's up to you. We have gotten permission to acknowledge Kona Works of South Bend. Kona with the Davenport College, the accounting club right here. We talked about her earlier. Thank you very much, Kona. Thank you very much. And by the way, her mom, Deborah Rosander, is it? Deborah Rosander is also becoming a member of WNIT Channel 34. And we have Cynthia down there. We have Kim on the telephones. Come on down. We'll show them to you quickly. We have Lisa and Leanne and Nancy here, and all from Davenport College and the accounting club, all donating their time, getting some good calls. Thank you, thank you. So please call in. Other names here, Manuel Brzeski of Lakeville, Mr. and Mrs. Carl Wiley from South Bend, Kathleen and David Kohlberg from Granger, and Jean Valentine Valentine from Goshen, Robert Olson from Walkerton, either Robert or Bob, thank you very much. And other calls, we'll get to those names as we go along. Have you heard about the member card? Oh, this is something nice. If you pledge at the, what's the level on that peg? $66 level or above, you get a member card. And look at all these restaurants. There are about 90 restaurants in our WNIT television viewing area alone where you get 2 for 1. So go out for dinner and get yours free. That pays for itself, but the point is you're helping to support public television right here in this area. So won't you call us and do it right now. Make this phone ring. Let's put Lisa to work. She's waiting for your phone call. Call in and say, I want to talk to Lisa. I want to make a pledge. I want to be a member. All right, say that right now. Give it your best pitch.
Call me.
All right.
Become a member.
We're not going to get back to the show till they call you, right?
Okay.
Okay, we'll wait. Trina?
674-5961, 1-800-274-5961. I heard Kathy and David Kohlberg became a member. Is that what you said? That's wonderful. Kathy and David have helped us out. Speaking of auction, have actually been co-chairmen of the, chairpersons, I should say, of the auction. Last year, I guess it was, or maybe the year before. Time flies when you're having fun. 674-5961, 1-800-274-5961. It is wonderful to hear people become, we have people that are members of the Director Circle that are also underwriters of the station. Bob Lux helps us out in the auction and on the membership drive. We just have so many people that are involved in so many different ways, and we have so many different opportunities for people to be involved with WNIT. And tonight is the opportunity for you to be involved with the station by going to the phone in the most active way. You're going to take yourself from being a passive viewer, just sitting back in that easy chair and chomping on that Dagwood sandwich while you're watching these wonderful shows. You're going to go from that to being an active member of WNIT, and you do that with your financial pledge of support at $45 a year, $66 a year, $120 a year. I am just dying to go over to Bob so I can figure out what the floor manager, Brenda Bauer, was saying. She was like making all these different motions to people. I got to know what she's talking about, and then I'll tell you when we come back after this break. When you do go to the phone and tell your friends and relatives and neighbors that you're a member of WNIT, you can tell them that you actually help pay for the programs that you enjoy 365 days of the year, 18 hours a day on Channel 34.
Major funding for this program is made possible by annual financial support from viewers like you. Funding for Michael Crawford in Concert is provided in part by TJ Maxx. At TJ Maxx, we are proud to help bring such quality programs to homes across America and urge you to join us in the support of public television. Additional support for great music like this on PBS is provided by Best Buy. From rock and reggae to country and classical, Best Buy has thousands of CDs to suit every musical taste. Best Buy. Some places are known for great music.